Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market, and I'm also going to go over some other things too. Much hasn't changed. Bitcoin's kind of hanging out in the same spot, and it just keeps going, turning down a little bit, guys. So I want to just go over what I'm doing right now. Let you guys know is I am just sitting back and looking for opportunities, guys. Right now, that's all that I'm doing when it comes to Bitcoin. That's Bitcoin right now. Is it a short? Is it a long? It's not either one, in my opinion. Bitcoin's too low to be looking for shorts on this. Okay. If you want to go do shorts, go over the Dow Jones Industrial, the one that did a moonshot 21%. That's much safer short over there. That's just my take on it. If I was going to be doing something like that. Okay, guys. This one, not to say you couldn't make a little bit of money, but you want to eliminate your risk as much as you can. And Bitcoin is just a little too low for my taste to be playing with the short side with it. Um, like I said, even though you could probably make a little bit of money, but I just don't think the risk to reward ratio is there. But I have Bitcoin on the daily chart, and it just looked corrective to me, guys. This here is a three-wave swing, and a three-wave swing if you take out that wick, and then it's over here to come back down. This is what I would like to see. This would be the plan I would do, or I am doing, I should say. This is the plan that I'm doing. If Bitcoin eventually makes a bottom, like it's just done, it's at a bottom. I don't care if it's just sitting there and people are like, is it bottoming? All the major YouTubes, is it at a bottom? What's it going to do? And it's going to go up and down for like the next 3 or 4 months. We don't know, on and on and on, right? And frankly, I won't know either. I'll be willing to admit that. However, if that's the case and finally Bitcoin's at a bottom, there will be some opportunities. I'm pretty sure in the altcoins, because I have a sneaky suspicion that some of these altcoins are going to rip right out of there before Bitcoin. It's going to surprise some people because they're all going with the theory, Bitcoin has to go up, take over the whole cryptoverse, and the dominance is going to blast back up to 70% and all the alts are going to tank. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not saying that can't happen. It could. But if you just assume that that's going to happen and not pay attention, which people that are following my channel are definitely paying attention, there's people making gains right now. You'll miss some opportunities. Okay. So I wanted to go over something with you guys and just let you know, in my opinion, I let you guys know something. Okay. I'm going to go over to an asset. If you have kids or something, you want to throw money into something and kind of like set it and forget it and probably do really, really well over the next, I don't know, 15 years or so, is this asset right here, Tesla. This is a very bullish asset, guys. Contrary to popular opinion, you have to be careful of those guys that get on the news and wear their white suits. And so I was listening to some of them, and what they're saying is like, oh, Tesla's done. It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. Of course, they want you to come join them. You have to realize that. So that's like the Peter Schiff strategy, right? Peter Schiff's not going to tell you to buy Bitcoin. He wants you to go over there and buy gold. And FYI, Peter Schiff doesn't make money investing in gold. Gold's kind of like an asset that you hold on to so you don't lose value. You don't gain anything. You just don't lose anything. You don't get rich from gold. You just don't lose anything based on the, devaluing of maybe other assets and other not coins, but other currencies as an example. However, we all know, those that are following this channel, Peter Schiff's not going to go, guys, it's time to buy some Bitcoin, right? Even though he accepts Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies on his website. So I have a sneaky suspicion. If we really looked into it, Peter Schiff has some Bitcoin. He probably is buying some right now. He's probably DCAing in as we speak. So here's the deal with Tesla. This is a very bullish asset. And I looked at the NASDAQ, guys. I think the NASDAQ's doing another trek down, a pretty swift sea leg or something like that. Could be a 5-way swing down. What that means for the NASDAQ and the Tesla's on the NASDAQ, it's going to come down too. And I have a target potentially for the NASDAQ. It could go into the 8s, possibly, guys. Looking at a target at right 9,000. And NASDAQ right now is sitting at, I think, about 11K. So Tesla, in my opinion, Let me go to a weekly chart for Tesla, guys. I'll show you something about Tesla here. Okay. Tesla's it's going to come down, and it could come down to these 150s, maybe even 147 and in that area. Okay. And this is a flat. So Tesla, I can show you guys. This is something that, like I said, if you have kids and you want to send them to college for using this asset, I think that you could, seriously, just by probably throwing $5,000 into this when it hits like these numbers. So there's the third wave. This is the fifth wave peak right there. Okay, on the monthly. This came down. This is Tesla's doing flats because it's so bullish. So here it did a regular flat. Okay, you can see in the RSI how it went up right here in this B wave, and then it came back down in this C wave, all the way back down here, and went up into this leg, and it's doing the same thing over here, and went up into a flat, and this C leg is just bringing it all the way down here in the monthly to reset it so it can go up. And here's the other thing that's interesting about Tesla, guys, is this is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup, guys. That's what this is. This is 1, 2. And Tesla's going into another 1, 2. Okay? So Tesla's going to be rocking and rolling probably for the next 15 or 20 years. So what does that tell me? It looks like a lot of people are going to be buying Teslas and driving electric cars. That's going to be the future of the United States. And it's going to be mandated by the government. So that's what it's telling me. Do I like it? I don't like it. I like the sounds of cars. You know, I like the VH sound of the cars. I just do. But I have to go with the reality of that a lot of people don't. The generations coming up, they want to be green type people, which is fine. And they're going to be getting more of these vehicles and whatever else Elon Musk has going on with his company. So just a little hookup, you know. I would do it without a doubt, and I'm thinking about doing it, especially if it hits, you know, somewhere below 150 in that area. I see it down there. I might be thinking about that. Okay. I think this actually could be a better play than Bitcoin. I do. Potentially a long-term play could be better right here, guys. This is going to be your Microsoft. This will be your Microsoft. So take a look at Microsoft. We go to a monthly on Microsoft. You see? So you could say Tesla could be like right in this area at $2.58 where Microsoft was, or maybe even here, $7.17. And then that was 96 and now you're 20. So you're looking at, so let's say Tesla's right there. You know, you're looking at what about 5,000, 6,000%, more or less, guys. That's what's going to be happening with, that's more than likely what's going to be happening with this right here, guys. So just a little FYI. Now I'm going to go over some other assets. So in the meantime, what I was saying is that what I'm going to be doing is looking at smaller assets to do smaller plays in the cryptoverse. Okay. So one of them is right here is AmpliFi. And I was waiting to see with AmpliFi if this was going to be an ABC, and boom, and it broke that. So it's not. So AmpliFi right here, guys. I know it's a degen play. If you're like, oh my gosh, man, you're going to lose your money. Don't put your life savings in this. But in the meantime, you probably can make something a little bit right here. I'm going to be doing this one. This one could be going bullish. Does have some bearish divergence. This building right there will probably get swing back around. But you got to remember, this one could just start rolling out. Rolling out. I was looking at this. You see this turn that it made right there? It kind of reminds me of this one right here. And then this whole leg right here. It turned and went up and boom. So you can see down here in the RSI, it went up a little bit, came back down and started rolling right out of there. Okay, guys? And then, you know, you want to be careful of assets like this too, because the gains can be significant. So you just look at something like that, you know, you're looking at 30x, guys. That leg was 30x. Okay. The other one is Kaspa, guys. All right. On the daily, it came down pretty deep. It's pretty bullish. But what you could do is play it off the low right here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if it's going to come back down here and do a turnaround into this area. This is a really bullish coin. All right. This is a very bullish coin. It's a third wave peak right there and had an extended fifth wave. It could come back around. So you want to be aware of that. But this is like Bitcoin when Bitcoin was in 2010. Here, I'll show you something, guys. Let me go to a weekly chart. Come over here to, let me go to Bitcoin on the BLX. So that was like Bitcoin over here, guys. Kaspa is like over here, okay? If Kaspa is a real deal, it's like right here. It can go up and do a correction and go up. So just give you guys a little heads up. It's the early stages of it. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.